What's up, you guys? Nina D here with Family First Life, and I'm super excited to be on here today discussing with you guys how to build and recruit in this business using social media. You guys, everyone uses social media. I always like to say if you use any of the social media platforms, whether it's LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, you name it, you literally hold the key to unlimited prospects for this business. So I think there's like 10 hours of average screen time that people spend per day using just these platforms alone. So super excited to talk with you guys about building this using social media. What I'm specifically going to be talking about today, though, is using Instagram. This is by far, hands down, my favorite platform. There's a ton of licensed agents. There's a ton of non-licensed agents, salespeople, you name it, using Instagram on a day-to-day basis. But I will say across the board, no matter what social media platform you are using to build this business, the key is going to be consistency with all of them. Now, when I look back in my early stages of building a business with FFL, I was posting on Instagram, but definitely not as much or as consistently as I should have been. I remember posting 1, 2, 3 times a day and thinking to myself, oh my gosh, why am I not getting a ton of recruits in this business? Why is no one really reaching out to me to get started? I must be doing something wrong. Well, the key was, or the real answer, hard truth was that I just wasn't being consistent enough. So same thing with being in the field or wanting to sell at a high level with Family First Life. You have to be consistently buying leads. You have to consistently be dialing the phones no matter what. So I had to look at myself in the mirror and say, okay, something needs to change. So the key is consistency, you guys. Make sure you're constantly posting. So with Instagram, there's 2 ways to really recruit in this business. The first one's going to be attraction marketing, and then the second one is going to be outreach marketing. What is attraction marketing? Attraction marketing is exactly what it sounds like. It's attracting people to your niche, or attracting people, in our case, to FFL. Now, how do you do that? You have to stay consistent. So the first thing with Instagram, you want to make sure that when someone goes to your Instagram page, they're not looking at pictures of you from 10 years ago. They're not looking at pictures of you from high school. They're looking at recent updated photos. They're looking at an updated profile. People want to see that you're active on your social media. So first things first, you want to make sure that your Instagram name is super simple. So if you guys go to my Instagram, it's just at Nina Damjanovic, my first and last name. I've seen a lot of profiles that say, for example, Ladybug 76876, which is just a crazy name, and it makes it very challenging for people to find you when they are looking for you on social media. So keep it short, simple, and sweet. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you want to make sure that you have an updated profile photo. I'll go to some Instagram pages and they have a profile photo where you can't even necessarily see them. It's at a super far distance, or it's a picture from 10 years ago. You want to make sure that's up to date at all times. And you want to make sure that you have a clean bio on your page. It can say something like insurance broker, or I run an insurance agency, or I'm recruiting agents, DM me for more information. I always also like to include my phone number or email address. That way, if someone goes to my profile and they like what they see and they're interested in starting with FFL, they can always shoot me a text or send me an email to get more information. So that's the first thing. Very clean, very professional. And then you want to make sure that the actual photos that are posted to your feed are up to date and you're constantly posting. I've gone to a lot of profiles where click on them and I start scrolling through the pictures, and there's pictures on there from 2006 or 2013. You want to make sure you take those down, or if you don't want to take them down, make sure that you're continuously posting new stuff. Because if people don't see that you're posting new things, they might think, okay, this person is an inactive user. Maybe they don't even use their Instagram profile. So I'm going to go ahead and not even follow them. So you want to make sure all of that is up to date. But with attraction marketing, you guys, in the sense of building with FFL, you want to make sure that you're always posting about the business. So there's a couple different places to post on Instagram. So the first one's going to be your physical feed. So if someone goes to your profile, that's the first thing that they see. You want to make sure that you take photos at conferences. You want to make sure that you take photos of yourself while you're in the field, maybe with some of your agents, maybe with some of your clients. That way, when people go to that, they see that. That's going to be kind of like someone's first impression of you. The second place to post, and this is where people and what people look at the most when they do follow you, is going to be your stories. Stories are great because it's kind of like a live feed of what's going on in your life on a day-to-day basis. And the way that stories work is the more that you post, the more you're going to pop up first on someone's Instagram page. So if I post a story right now, you follow me on Instagram and you open up your Instagram page, likely I'm probably going to be one of the first people that you see on your story feed, simply due to the fact that I'm posting consistently. So you want to make sure that you're posting at least 5, 10, 15, 20 times a day on your Instagram story. And again, you guys, if you guys are new to this business and you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so new, I have nothing to post, I haven't really sat with too many clients yet, I don't have any agents a part of my organization yet. The best part of FFL is that so many people are sharing so many things on a daily basis. It's literally a copy and paste business. A lot of the stuff that Grady Polson posts, I just take and post to my own feed or my own stories. A lot of stuff that FFL USA, that Andrew Taylor posts, I simply just take and copy those as well. So 100% copy and paste. Feel free to copy whatever I post on social media as well. So some of the things that I like to post are maybe some leaderboards, maybe some updates that the company's having. Maybe it's a photo of an agent with a client. Maybe it's a story of sitting with a client in the home and how their husband passed away and how it was really important for that client to get coverage. There's so many stories out there that you guys can share, but making sure that you're consistently sharing on a daily basis. And this is essentially where the attraction marketing comes into play. So I'm sitting here, I'm posting a ton of stuff on Instagram, and now people are watching that and they're becoming attracted, or this business is becoming very appealing to them. So at that point, what attraction marketing is, if they were to reach out to me and say, hey, Nina, I'm super, super interested in what you do. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? So I've attracted them to the point where they're like, hey, I'm reaching out to you. I'm super interested. So that's attraction marketing. On the flip side, you guys, there's outreach marketing. You want to do both. You can't just depend on people to reach out to you and always have interest in this business. You want to make sure that you're actively reaching out to people as well. And Instagram makes it super, super simple because there's so many different ways that you can add new people. If you're posting to the same people over and over and over again, you're eventually going to tap out to that market and people just aren't going to be interested at a certain point. So you always want to make sure that you're engaging with new people that are in or out of this industry. They could be in sales, they could be anywhere. My favorite way to find those, again, is through Instagram. So one of the ways, it's my favorite way, it's going to be through hashtags, you guys. So if you go to Instagram, you go to your search bar, you go to tags. If you guys hashtag solar sales, there's hundreds of thousands of posts just under that one hashtag. If you guys hashtag life insurance sales, there's like 190,000 posts under just that one hashtag. Hashtag agency owner. Guys, hashtag family first life. Look how many hashtags there are just under that one hashtag. Pest control sales, knife sales, you name it, you guys can plug that into Instagram. From there, what you're going to want to do is once you look up that hashtag, you look at the people that are posting under that hashtag. So if I hashtag life insurance agent and there's a bunch of people posting, well, what I'm going to do is add, follow, and connect with these people that are in the life insurance industry. And potentially my goal is to get them to follow me back. That way I can introduce them to the business of Family First Life. So I'll find them through the hashtag, I'll follow them, I'll like a couple of their photos, and then I don't want to just sit there and not reach out to them ever again, because that's like buying leads and not calling them. You want to make sure that you're actively reaching out to these people as well. So I'll go to potentially their story and see if they've posted anything, and I'll start a conversation. So if they posted a story of them in the field, let's just say if they're in the life insurance industry, I might respond to them something like, hey, I'm in the same industry, love to connect with people in this industry as well. Or, hey, how long have you been in the life insurance industry? Or, hey, you look like you're crushing it. What are some tips that you have for me in this industry? I've been in it for 6 years. What about you? So just really starting that conversation. And with that, what you're doing is you're getting them to follow you back. From there, you're engaging with someone that's either in the industry, in sales, and you're so consistent with posting on social media that as they're looking at your profile and how much you're posting and how much you're sharing about how much you love what you're doing, eventually they're going to go right back to that attraction marketing method. So your goal is to just reach as many people as possible. So the first way is going to be through hashtags. Another way that I love to find people is through the locations tab on Instagram as well. So if you guys Google or look up on Instagram under locations and you just look up Family First Life, a ton of Family First Life offices will pop up and you'll be able to locate people with potentially different insurance companies, different businesses, different industries, different sales companies, and you can add and follow those people as well. But again, you guys, the key with any of this is just going to be consistency and reaching out to as many people as possible. I hope this training helped.